So continuing on with our brain series, this is the rest in our line. Some of them are related, some of them aren't. So we have our adrenal and stress tonic. I do tend to think of these. Hi. I do tend to think of these as a pair, and I'll go over those guys first. And then we have our headspace and our mood tonic. Sometimes the mood and the stress tonic I'll talk about in combination, and so when we get to that, I'll talk about that combo. So let's start off with our adrenal tonic. I love, love, love our adrenal tonic, particularly because it has wildcrafted Devil's Club in it. And that's something that you're not going to see very often. So this bottle is now mine. That's something that you're not going to see very often in herbal products, mainly because you cannot cultivate Devil's Club, or at least we have not figured out how to cultivate it as of yet. So you have to go wildcraft it in the Pacific Northwest woods. A lot of people who are familiar with Devil's Club do really enjoy it when they do find it on hikes and whatnot. It's quite robust and very distinctive. It also has a very distinctive flavor. So if you don't know what Devil's Club tastes like, it's kind of mildly sweet, and when you do taste it, you will always recognize it from that point forward. So because of that, we actually do actually add some tulsi and also some ginger in here, trying to get the flavor down a little bit. Ashwagandha also notoriously is not a very tasty herb, so I don't hate the flavor of this. It is a little bit bitey because of the ginger, so just be forewarned on that. The other two support herbs here, ashwagandha and tulsi, I just absolutely love. Tulsi we also have in our chill out tisane, and I love, love, love the taste of tulsi. I love it as a tea, and I also love it as basically an adrenal adaptogen. So the ashwagandha also a classic adrenal adaptogen. So really the question now becomes, okay, fine, it's an adrenal adaptogen, so meaning you're stressed out. What's the difference between that and our stress tonic, which also technically is an adrenal adaptogen? Well, I tend to think of the adrenal tonic more as you're stressed out leading to depression, whereas this one would be you're stressed out leading to anxiety. That's not always the case, but when you think of yourself more constitutionally, are you a depressed little puppy or are you a really anxious puppy? So Millet for sure would take the stress tonic, and then I would take the adrenal tonic. Me being a depressive physician, her being a super anxious little puppy. We balance ourselves out well.